minutes. We're beginning this broadcast with some breaking developments coming in. It's a new flashpoint between the BJP and the TMC. The BJP is taking on the Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. The BJP is now claiming that the state government, which is the TMC, has refused to even allot 1 lakh for the NCC cadets, due to which BNC certificate exam enrollment has been ceased. Amit Malviya of the BJP has put out a tweet, and this is what the tweet says. Mamata Banerjee is ruining institutions and destroying careers of the young. Now NCC cadets suffer in Bengal as the West Bengal government refuses to release funds. Cadets aspiring for their BNC certificate examinations, which would have got them directly an SSB interview, will miss this opportunity. My colleague Kamalika Sengupta now joining us on the broadcast. Kamalika, give us a backdrop of what this entire controversy is really about.
Yes, absolutely. This is for the last 2 years, NCC is now, they are putting this allegation on the state government that for the last 2 years, whatever camp and training the NCC cadets takes with, that happens in 75:25 ratio. That means all these camps, they take place, 75% of the money is given by the central government and 25% of the money is given by the state government. Now, after completion of such training camps for 2 to 3 years, they get B certificate and C certificates. And the eligible young people who does well in this examination of this NCC training camps, and they get B and C certificates with good marks, they directly can appear for the SSB interviews. They don't have to sit for the Defense Academy exam. So this thing is stalled for the last 2 years. That's what the NCC people are saying. And the NCC commanding officer of ADG rank has already written a letter to NCC DG in Central that they are unable to do any camps now. They will be unable to do any camps now because for the last 2 years, this money has not come from the state government.
So
that is the basic thing.
Correct. Because, Kamalika, I'm reading that circular, which of course the BJP is also now using. That circular very categorically says that we are not able to train even the already enrolled cadets in view of the above as recommended and the points that you just pointed out. How is the TMC government responding?
The NCC PRO who spoke to us also, he said that they have approached the finance department for 6 times. This thing probably is not known to Chief Minister. That's what the NCC PRO was telling us. But the fact is that we are getting some reactions from the TMC people who are saying that they have to look into the entire thing. But there is huge and crores amount of money that central government that is due from central government by the state government. And Mamata Banerjee herself has raised this issue several times.
Kamalika, I apologize for interrupting. I'll just request you to stay on with us. The PRO of the NCC, Major BB Singh, now joining us on the broadcast. Good to have you on the broadcast with us. Could you really talk to us about why this entire training will have to be stopped?
The entire training is going to be stopped because 25% contribution is a must on all the 25 minutes NCC training. So this year we have received only 80 lakhs and the immediate requirement is around 2 crores. Around 16 crores. That money has not reached us, and we have to conduct at least 100 more camps given for Army, Navy and Air Force.
Okay. So as you're saying, there has been a lack of funds and thus this training has to stop. Let me take in a reaction from BJP's Amit Malviya as well. So good to have you on the broadcast with us. We were just speaking to the PR of the NCC. They're confirming the training will have to be halted. How do you react to that?
Well, the central government and the state government sponsor this program. The central government's proportion of funding is to the tune of 75%.
That's correct.
A mere 25% comes from the state government. And in Bengal, Mamata Banerjee's administration has refused to release the fund, as a result of which candidates who are aspiring for their B and C certificates, which automatically qualifies NCC cadets to appear for the Service Selection Board interview, which is the interview that usually people take to get into the armed forces, they will not be able to do so because the NCC would not be able to train these people and they will not get their B and C certificate. So on the back of the massive recruitment scam that Bengal finds itself embroiled in, and Mamata Banerjee herself is in the question, she is now going a step further and ensuring that more young people from Bengal who are probably looking to make a career through NCC and in the armed forces do not get the opportunity. She's not just ruining institutions, but she's also destroying careers of young people in the state of West Bengal.
Mr. Malviya, what does this mean for the aspirants at large?
Well, the aspirants will not be able to appear for their B and C certificate exam, which means that they will not be able to take the Service Selection Board interview directly. Usually, you have to appear for the Combined Defense Services entrance exam, and then if you qualify, you go to the Service Selection Board interview. But if you had the B and C certificate of the NCC, you directly qualify for the SSB interview. Now that Mamata Banerjee has refused to release funds, they will not be able to get their B and C certificate, which means that they will have to miss the opportunity of appearing directly for the SSB interview. They probably have to go through the CDS route and then appear for the interview if they qualify.
Okay, Mr. Malviya, we leave the conversation there. We're still awaiting an official reaction from the TMC as well. For now, we're shifting our